Hello everyone. Welcome back to the Vnfood channel everyone. Today I was at a seaport in northern Vietnam. Come along with me to see what life is like for the people living in Vietnam's coastal regions and discover the types of seafood found here. This seaport is located approximately 120 kilometers from the center of Hanoi. The market here is open every day, but it is busiest on Saturdays and Sundays, drawing large crowds of both vendors and shoppers. A large number of boats return here on Saturdays and Sundays, so there is an abundance of fresh seafood available. The outer area is shaded by plenty of trees, making it cooler and protecting you from the sun. However, as you go further in, there are no trees, so it is very sunny. Coastal areas are characterized by the pungent smell of fish sauce and dead fish. I could smell the strong stench of dead fish while still about 300 meters away from the market. First-time visitors are likely to find the overpowering odor here quite distressing. Honestly, the stench made me feel dizzy too. This fishing port doesn't seem very clean. Trash is scattered everywhere, with large amounts of plastic bags and bottles washed up along the shore. It is very sunny today. The outdoor temperature could reach 40 or 41 degrees. This fishing port is quite unique. Fishing boats only come in between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Batches of shrimp and small freshwater shrimp are being unloaded from the boats. Porters are hurriedly loading fish onto trucks. Lowering baskets of fish like this from the boat is also quite dangerous. Anyone moving about underneath needs to be very careful. Otherwise, they risk having the baskets crush their feet. Once the fish are unloaded from the boats, they are transported to the scales to be weighed and then loaded onto trucks. There will be batches of fish that spill out when lowered, and gathering them back into the basket takes a great deal of time. Watching him stumble backward, pushed by the fish basket, made my heart feel like it was about to leap out of my chest. The work is physically demanding, yet the women here still perform it with great enthusiasm. Watching them heave baskets of fish, weighing around 30 to 40 kilograms each, onto the high bed trucks, it is clear just how heavy the work is. At this fishing port, boats still catch large fish. They sell these large fish here for $6.91 per kilogram. The smaller fish next to them are priced at $3.04 per kilogram. This market is located along this road, further ahead. The seafood here is also more diverse than at the fishing port I filmed at previously. This is a river close to the sea. It is about 3 or 4 kilometers from here to the coast. Vendors selling their goods in front of the boats. Shrimp costs $5.37 per kilogram, while fish costs $2.20 per kilogram. On the boat, everyone is sorting the seafood into different categories. As the boats docked, people began sorting the seafood before selling it to the traders. Children on summer break also come to help their parents sort seafood. Sorting seafood like this allows it to be sold at a higher price and attracts more buyers than leaving it all mixed together. Sorting them like this is very time-consuming because the fish and shrimp are so small.
Đừng bỏ qua cho em ngắt ghê rồi.
The ones that are still alive will be placed in small containers with water to keep the shrimp and fish alive longer. The catch from this boat will be scooped up in a mixed heap and sold to traders, who will then dry it. These two fish look like sharks. There is a huge quantity of fish and shrimp on this boat. Five or six fishermen live together on this boat. They head out to sea and return to shore every 2 or 3 days. Scooping the fish into the basket seems a bit difficult. It's not like loose sand. The fish will get caught on the tip of the shovel. Bathing, doing laundry, and cooking all take place on this boat. With only 2 containers of water available, bathing is far from comfortable. He would bathe using just 4 dippers of water. That was it for a whole wash. Personally, I find that bathing without washing my hair makes my scalp incredibly itchy and feels very uncomfortable. There is a lot of trash along the coast. It seems that environmental protection measures here are not strictly enforced. It is now around 12:30 p.m. and people are starting to set up their stalls to sell a wide variety of goods. The market began to fill up with people. Trucks began entering the port to transport seafood. There is an abundance of squid here, and prices vary by type. Small squid costs $8.45 per kilogram. She is sitting there peeling the shrimp one by one.
Tao nhọn ở dưới đáy thùng ở bên này. Ở dưới đáy. Thấy không?
This fish looks like a swordfish, though I'm not sure if it actually is one.
Quá gì?
Hết mùa. Này hết.
Con. Mười mấy đấy.
Có gì cây.
This is a massive fish processing plant. Just looking at the number of baskets here gives you an idea of the scale of production. There are some fish here that my family and I have never eaten before, so we don't know if they are tasty. This type of fish looks appetizing with its pinkish hue, but does it actually taste good when cooked? Mantis shrimp cost $9.60 per kilogram. Fresh, live ones like these are priced much higher than the ones that have already died. There is an abundance of saltwater fish. In Vietnam, that large type of fish is called ca tu, mackerel. Please let me know in the comments what you call it in your country. The trucks, loaded with fish, are now heading back to the warehouse.
Thầy, thấy không? Sao? Quay gì đấy thằng em? Về đây một thuyền đấy các con ơi. Em ơi, một con em ơi.
In addition to fresh shrimp, fish, and squid, dried versions are also available here for visitors to purchase as gifts. Sea crabs here cost $15 per kilogram. In Vietnam, crabs are almost always tied with thick, heavy fabric cords. In some places, these bindings can even weigh more than the crab itself. These women have finished unloading a shipment of shrimp and fish and are now taking a break before unloading another one. They still wash their feet in the wastewater discharged by the fish and shrimp vendors. This is the quantity of fish and shrimp waiting for trucks to come and haul them away. There is a pile of fish and shrimp here that hasn't been scooped into the basket yet.
Chị ơi, con cá này.
Đông cái này đông quá để quay ngược.
Nghề muốn mua đấy ít. Nhìn đây tôm tiếp ngon.
The crab tying cords are quite thick and made from rolls of fabric. Consequently, they absorb a significant amount of water, making them much heavier.
Đây là con ngán.
These are cleaned silkworm cocoons. Such a bag costs $1.90. This is a type of marsh crab often purchased for making salted crab brine. This type costs $6.91 per kilogram.
Giảm bao tiền cân đấy? Giảm hơi cao nhỉ? Hả? Ra đây.
Tại vì cô ra ấy, cô ra đấy thì làm sao mà có thu được giảm.
Here, they are shucking oysters. Whole oysters sell for $1.90 per kilogram, while shucked oysters cost $7.62 per kilogram. It's getting late, so I'll wrap up the video here. See you all in the next one. Please remember to subscribe and support my channel. Goodbye.
Quay